Getting your first credit card is a major milestone in your financial life. It represents access to borrowing, responsibility, and long-term financial growth. But it can also be a source of confusion, mistakes, and debt if you're not prepared. In this video, I'm going to guide you through every step of getting your first credit card. We're not just talking about applying. We're talking about what a credit card actually is, who qualifies, how to build credit from scratch, which types of cards you should consider, how to apply smartly, what happens after you're approved, how to use it responsibly, and how to avoid the most damaging beginner mistakes. By the end of this video, you'll not only know how to get your first credit card, you'll know how to use it in a way that builds long-term wealth and a high credit score. Let's get started. What is a credit card? A credit card is a revolving line of credit provided by a financial institution. When you use a credit card, you're borrowing money from a bank or credit issuer to pay for goods or services. That borrowed money must be repaid. Every month, you receive a statement that shows your total spending, the minimum payment due, and your due date. If you pay the full balance on time, you avoid interest charges completely. That's called the grace period. If you pay only part of the balance, or just the minimum payment, you'll start accruing interest on the remaining balance. Interest rates can be high. We're talking 15% to 25% annually. This is how credit card companies make a profit, by charging interest and fees. Used responsibly, a credit card can help you build a solid credit history, earn rewards like cashback or points, provide fraud protection, make it easier to rent a car or book a hotel. Used poorly, it can lead to debt accumulation, missed payments, damaged credit scores, long-term financial stress. So understanding the basics is key before you ever swipe your first card. Who can get a credit card? To apply for a credit card in the US, you must be at least 18 years old. However, if you're under 21, you must show that you have your own source of income. This is due to the Credit Card Act of 2009, which protects younger adults from getting into debt without income. Income can include a part-time or full-time job, freelance or gig work, scholarships or grants in some cases. If you don't have independent income, you might consider two other options. Cosigner. Someone with good credit, like a parent or guardian, agrees to be responsible for your debt if you can't pay. Authorized user. You get added to someone else's credit card account. Their payment activity gets reported to your credit file. Authorized user status is a great way to start building credit history without being legally responsible for payments. But remember, not all credit cards report authorized user data. Make sure the card does before you proceed. How to build credit. From zero. Building credit from scratch is like planting a financial seed. With patience and the right habits, it grows into a strong credit history that lenders trust. Here are 4 proven strategies. 1. Become an authorized user. Ask a trusted family member or friend to add you as an authorized user on their credit card. Even if you don't use the card, their positive payment history can start building your credit profile. Make sure the account is in good standing. They pay on time, their credit utilization is low. 2. Apply for a secured credit card. This is a great starter option. You provide a security deposit, e.g. $200, which becomes your credit limit. Use it for small purchases and pay it off in full monthly. Banks report your activity to the credit bureaus. After 6 to 12 months of good behavior, many issuers will upgrade you to an unsecured card and return your deposit. 3. Use a student credit card. If you're a college student, you may qualify for a student credit card. These are designed for beginners and often come with perks like no annual fees, cashback on everyday purchases, free access to your credit score. 4. Use credit builder tools. Some fintech companies offer credit builder loans or virtual cards that help build payment history without traditional credit. Examples include Self, Chime Credit Builder, and Experian Boost. How to apply for a credit card. When you're ready to apply, follow this exact checklist to increase your chances of approval. Step 1. Know your credit score. Use free tools like Credit Karma, Credit Sesame, your bank's mobile app. This helps you match with cards suited for your credit profile. Step 2. Review your credit report. Go to annualcreditreport.com and pull your credit reports from Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Check for errors, collections, or anything suspicious. Step 3. Determine your monthly income. Issuers want to see that you can repay debt. Include all consistent sources of income. Step 4. Compare entry-level cards. Look for no annual fees, positive user reviews, strong mobile app support, reporting to all 3 credit bureaus. Good examples include Capital One Platinum, Discover, It's Secured, Pedal 2, Visa. Step 5. Apply online applications. Take 5 to 10 minutes. Submit accurate, honest information. You may receive an instant decision, or it may take a few days. Step 6. If denied, don't panic. You'll get a letter explaining why. Work on the issue and reapply after 90 days. What to do after approval. So you've been approved. Great job. Now take these steps immediately. Activate your card, usually through phone or app. Create an online account. Set up your username, password, and security questions. Enable alerts. Get text or email alerts for transactions, payment reminders, and fraud notifications. Schedule your due date. Align your card's due date with your payday. Set up autopay, at least for the minimum payment, to avoid late fees. Also, understand your credit limit APR, interest rate. Billing cycle. Be organized from the start. How to use a credit card wisely. Follow these golden rules to avoid debt and build a high credit score. 1. Spend only what you can afford. Don't use your card for things you couldn't pay cash for. Treat your card like a debit card, mentally. 2. Pay your full balance every month. This avoids interest charges. If you pay only the minimum, interest accrues and debt snowballs. 3. Keep utilization low. This means your balance should stay below 30% of your total credit limit. If your limit is $500, try to keep your monthly balance under $150. 4. Monitor your spending. Use budgeting apps like Mint, YNAB, or the Cards app. Stay aware of your habits. 5. Never miss a payment. Set calendar reminders. Late payments hurt your credit and cost you money. Common credit. Card mistakes. Avoid these beginner mistakes. Making only minimum payments. Maxing out your credit card. Applying for multiple cards in a short time. Ignoring your billing cycle or payment. Due dates. Falling for buy now, pay later. Traps. Mistakes with your first card can impact your credit for years. Always stay disciplined. How to build a 700-plus credit score. To get and maintain a strong score, follow these habits consistently. Pay on time. This affects 35% of your FICO score. Keep balances low, under 30%, ideally under 10%. Don't close old cards. Age of accounts matters. Apply for credit sparingly. Too many inquiries hurt. Check your credit reports regularly. Look for errors or fraud. With discipline, your score can hit 700 plus in 12 to 18 months. If you're denied. If you get denied, don't feel discouraged. Steps to recover. Read the denial letter. It will list reasons such as low income, no credit history, or high debt. Improve your credit. Become an authorized user or get a secured card. Wait 3 to 6 months before applying again. Keep building credit. Use tools like Self, Experian Boost, or report rent payments. Let's wrap up everything we've learned. Your first credit card should be seen as a tool, not free money. Use it wisely, and it will. Build your credit score. Teach you financial discipline. Unlock future financial opportunities. Key takeaways. Know what a credit card is and how it works. Understand your eligibility. Build credit history even before you apply. Compare beginner cards carefully. Use it responsibly. Low balances. On-time payments. Avoid debt traps and monitor your credit regularly. Getting your first credit card is just the beginning. But how you use it determines whether it becomes a burden or a stepping stone to wealth. Thanks for watching, and if this helped you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend starting their credit journey. Your financial future starts now.